Welcome everyone. Myself Anupama, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Aid College, Shirahatti. This is session 50 of Cost Accounting BCom 5th semester. This session contains over and under absorption of overheads. So, meaning when the predetermined rate is used for change of overhead, in such case under recovery or over recovery of overheads may arise. Some difference is noticed between the amount of overheads absorbed and the amount of overheads incurred. So, what is the meaning of under absorption of overheads? If the amount of overheads absorbed is less than the actual overheads incurred, it is known as under absorption of overheads. The formula is under absorption is equal to overhead absorbed minus overhead incurred. So, under absorption takes place when the total overheads incurred exceed the estimated or budgeted overheads, or the output or hours worked are less than the estimated budget. So, over absorption of overheads. If the amount of overhead absorbed is more than the amount of actual overheads incurred, it is known as over absorption of overheads. Over absorption of overheads is equal to overheads absorbed minus overhead incurred. Now, over absorption takes place when the total overheads incurred are less than the ultimate overheads, or the output or hours worked are more than the estimated budget. Now, let us see what are the causes of causes for under absorption or over absorption of overheads. The first one is a wrong estimation of overhead expenses. Second one is wrong estimation of machine hours or labor hours to be worked. Underutilization of available capacity. Seasonal fluctuations in the overheads of some industries. Change in price of direct materials and labor. The another cause is change in the ratio of skilled and unskilled workers, or inappropriate method of absorption. Wrong estimation of output or unexpected changes in the volume of output. So another cause may be valuation of work in progress or occurrence of unusual expenditure. So here there is a problem. In this problem, we have to calculate the under absorption or over absorption of the overhead. During the year ended 31st March 2018, the factory overhead costs of 3 production departments of an organization are as under: A rupees 52,000, B rupees 94,000, C rupees 69,000. The basis of apportionment of overhead is given below. Department A rupees 5 per machine hour for 12,000 hours. Department B 75% of the labor cost rupees 1,50,000. Department C rupees 4 per piece for 12,000 pieces. Calculate department-wise under or absorption of overheads and present the data in the tabular form. In this, for the department A, the overheads are absorbed or apportioned on the basis of machine hour rate. For B, it is labor cost. So, for in this problem, calculation of overhead absorption for department A, that is based on machine hours, that is equal to 12,000 hours into rupees 5 per hour, 60,000. For department B, based on the direct labor cost, that is 75% of 1,50,000, that is 1,12,500. For department C, based on output, that is 12,000 pieces into rupees 4 per piece, rupees 48,000. Now calculation of under or over absorption of overheads. So for each A, B and C department, actual overhead incurred are 52,000, 94,000 and 69,000 respectively. Overhead absorbed for A 60,000. Here actual overhead incurred is 52,000 and overhead absorbed is 60,000. There is a difference of 8,000, that is over absorption. Here overhead absorbed is more than the actual overhead incurred. This is called as over absorption. In case of B, actual overhead incurred is 94,000. Overhead absorbed is equal to 1,12,000. So there is a difference between actual incurred and overhead absorbed. Absorbed is more than the actual incurred, that is called rupees 18,500. This is over absorption. In case of C, actual overhead incurred 69,000, overhead absorbed is 48,000. Here actual overhead incurred is more than the overhead absorbed. There is a 11,000 rupees under absorption of the overheads. Okay, thank you.